ACTIVISION presents a smashing blast from the past. Developed by Vicarious Visions. It's Crash Bandicoot!
Hey guys, welcome to a new Let's Play. It's Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy. Yes, I'm actually doing the new game. And it's nice to actually be playing these kind of games again, you know. It's nice to be playing the Crash games again, only remastered with new looks and such. Except they also changed the gameplay and all, and also have to deal with the less privacy policy real quick. There we go. That'll be our first game. There's also Crash Bandicoot 2 over here and Crash Bandicoot Warped.
It's Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex strikes back.
Let's hear Cortex say.
It's Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Thank you for keeping that bit. That's very nice. But yes, we're doing Crash Bandicoot 1. We're going through each game in order. And when it comes to Crash Bandicoot 1, this is the hardest of the bunch. But they've made it much easier since the original, so it won't be too bad, but it'll still have some kinks, so get ready. I'm probably gonna screw this up a lot, because I haven't played this game in a freaking decade, and yeah, I'm really rusty.
But, Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Well, that was a nice intro. And we got a hint, which is just telling us how to use the Aku Aku mask. But yes, Insanity Beach. We now begin the first level with the intro. Nice. Okay, so... And of course we actually get prompts because we don't have manuals. Well, there is a manual, but nobody reads them. And we also have our Aku Aku masks, which look nice. Everything looks pretty nice so far. Nothing too bad, honestly. Gameplay's alright, except I'm noticing a difference already. I don't know about you guys, but Crash feels a lot heavier than he did originally. Not in the jumps, but more in the movement. Also, now I have the Aku Aku super mask. Now we're basically just gonna charge right through all this. Just looking for any hidden crates, because I know that there is usually one after I actually broke it with the turtle. Oh, shh. Okay, that's another difference. I don't know if you noticed that, but the timing of those crates, don't know about you, but they kind of made it slower. Also, Spin Doctor. Got an achievement. That was easy. But, yeah, it seems like they actually made that a lot slower in appearance. Because usually there's no problem running through that with the mask, but here there is. That's fine, I can show off what all the crates are like, you know. There's a life right there. There's a question mark right there. If I get hit, I just blink. Gotta go back and get those last 2 crates on the other side. And I might as well just show off the rest of this side, even though there's not much after this. I mean, I could just get this gem and then leave. Because, there you go. But, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Also, I don't know if you noticed this as well. But I did just die, but I did keep all the crates I got before. Unlike original Crash 1, which resets all crates if you die once. I mean, you have to go back and get them all again by either leaving the level and coming back, or actually backtracking for the level, which you don't want to do. They actually got rid of that by making it so you keep your crates. Nice. But yeah, you keep the crates as long as you get a checkpoint. Otherwise, yeah, you still lose them. But yeah, they're a lot more happy on the checkpoints in this version of the game. And also loading screens take a while. You better get used to it. It's not going to stop. Anyway, we can do jungle balls now, but you might be noticing there are also relics in Crash 1. They're also in Crash 2. Relics were originally a Crash 3 only thing, and that made sense considering you're kind of going back in time and all, even though in Crash 2 you're doing the same thing, but in Crash 3 it's a time machine, so, you know. But in Crash 1 and 2, in the remaster, you have relics, and we'll be doing at least one of them. Relics do not actually have, by the way, you can skip this by pressing triangle. You can't just like jump or whatever to skip all of that. But yeah. Basically with the time trials, because that's what these are essentially. They are much more difficult than Crash 3's. I mean, Crash 3 when it comes to getting to Platinum, it's not that hard, but this first level is surprisingly difficult because you gotta be right up your fucking game. And also, if you die, don't worry, you don't lose a life. You will just come back here no matter what. And yeah, I thought there'd be a time crate there. There isn't. But yeah. I'm not going to be doing all the time trials until after I've understood the game. The reason why I've Crash 1 and 2, I'm guessing, is they don't actually do anything to progress. I'm not joking. All you need to actually 100% the game is get the gems, you know, beat the levels, get the keys, all that, you know, the usual shit. But when it comes to the fucking relics, they don't add to the progression. I mean, you can do them all if you want, but they don't add anything to the game. They're just there to be a speedrun thing. And yeah, you see that? I should have been able to just run across that and be done. They changed that. I'm pretty sure they changed that. I'm pretty sure you could run right across no problem like that at that amount of time. They made that longer. They made a lot of changes to Crash 1 when it comes to basically speedrunning this game. Now, I suck at speedrunning Crash games, so I'm not actually going to be doing that until the time trial thing comes in way later, in which case I don't have much of a choice. But with this fucking, like, bullshit here, with the changes they've made, they've also fixed a lot of the glitches that are usually used in speedrunning, so you can't cheap the game out and get really fast in the game anymore, as far as I know. Also, there's your regular relic, the blue one, the sapphire. There's also the gold and the platinum. I don't get the gold here because I get the platinum in my next run, even though you'll see the gold pretty soon on its icon and what time you need to do to beat it, because I could have actually gotten the gold, but you know, fucking bullshit happened because I was less than a second off. No, I'm not kidding. 28.26. I have 28.72. I was off by half a fucking second. Nice. Anyway, luckily I have the power of video editing, so I can actually edit out any mistakes that you don't need to see, and a lot of just me trying over and over again. So these Let's Plays won't be that long. These Let's Plays won't be like an hour fucking long because of my fuck-ups. You'll be getting a lot of content. In fact, the way this will work is I will essentially go through well, actually, I'll be going through the bosses of Crash 1. Then, with Crash 2 and 3, it's every warp room. The reason I'm doing this is because, luckily, there's enough of a gap between the levels and the boss for me to actually have one full part of all of that. As long as I'm able to edit it well enough to make it not look jarring as fuck. And I got the Platinum Relic for that one, so that's the time for Platinum Relic. I'm pretty sure you can get much lower than that. I'm not going to bother. That's my time. I'm pretty sure this speedrun out there was able to get 23 seconds or whatever. I don't give a shit. Anyway, more loading. And then we'll be doing the next level, which is Jungle Bowlers. But yeah, there you go. That is 100% level. But again, relics don't really count, so it's just going to be the gems and completing the level that actually counts. Spinning TNT is deadly. No shit. Jump on it instead. Okay, thank you very much. Hope you like looking at Aku Aku just like floating around in loading screen, by the way. He is in every loading screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, just break that. Get a life. Get that Aku Aku mask. Then take care of the TNT and then run through. Because this is not much different to the original games. In level design and such, it's not... They haven't really changed much. Also, I died. Yay. They haven't changed much. There is still some difficulty to the games. For instance, with the colored gems, you are supposed to go through them without dying once. So, that's going to be fun. Essentially, the colored gems are the only last remnants of the original Crash 1's difficulty of you can't fucking die in order to keep your crates. Because if you die once, you lose your crates in the original Crash. In the remaster, though, it doesn't matter. You will get your fucking shit. Also, I already know I missed an embryo token here, but I can't deal with that right now. And you know why. Yeah. Because I need the green gem. So even if I did do embryo, it doesn't really matter because I need the green gem in order to get the 3 lives up there. And much like Crash 1, I can't just climb the boxes up and then glitch up there. Because the camera won't move up there. And it won't let me because of a fucking wall. So... However, in this game, they kind of got rid of that little edge where you can stand on it. So, even then, I can't really get up there anymore. And, yeah. I'm just gonna go through the game. I will come back through all the levels that have these colored gem routes way later. Also, the tokens, when you grab them all, they give you a portal. And the portal is right next to the last token. You can go in there and it's optional. It doesn't automatically put you in the bonus round. Which, you know, good enough. And yeah, she doesn't teleport like before. Instead, she actually gets captured by Cortex, who was just around the tree and knows exactly where the bonus area is. I don't know where in the hell they are, really. It's not given a name, it's just called a bonus area. But it's a tree area. It's got a bunch of mushrooms and shit. And yeah, as you can see, if I actually had the green gem, I could, you know, deal with that shit. Also, I was wrong. It's not the embryo one. The embryo one is, I believe, the next one. This one, green gem, though, need to come back here later on so that we can actually take care of all the boxes. Until then, can't complete that. Great gate. Let's begin. Spinning the log platform, let's jump on it. I'm pretty sure you can figure that one out. They basically made this game easy for retards. Because that's essentially what the majority of the generic gamers nowadays are. Fucking retards. If you were to tell them to actually try to beat Crash 1 as it was back then, they would actually give up at this point. They would not be able to beat this level, because they would cry bullshit and think this is impossible. And then you beat it, and they would call you a cheater or some shit. Because they're all fucking bastards that have no abilities, no skills, but will act like complete bitches when you show them that they are complete bitches by being better than them. Also, of course this Spectre fucks me over in the fucking bullshit here, because this isn't a traditional, like, you know, side-by-side thing. There's still, you can still go up and down. So I need to take care of where my position is, or else I might hit a turtle, and then kind of get fucked because I am right next to the turtle and he still hits me. Because I'm in the wrong spot. I need to go down or up a bit more. I'm not a fan of that. It was like that in the original Crash 2, and it's just, Anyway, this bonus round's easy as well. A lot of the bonus rounds are pretty easy. There are a few later on that I guess newbies might have some difficulty with, because you would have to actually know what you're doing and plan ahead, and if you don't, you kind of lose your shit. Also, that's an achievement, spinning away a life. Yes, there are some things you have to intentionally do, like die. For instance, I should be at one point getting killed by a fucking piranha plant. I get an achievement for that. There are 3 die achievements. And I mean, they give you unique animations, but I don't know why you would do that. I don't think anyone would actually do that. There's also 99 lives. I will be getting that. It's not too hard, because this game, they made it easier, so grinding lives, like, unintentionally, will be pretty fucking simple to pull off. And yeah, I couldn't get the crates in that one either. Same reason. Colored gem. Well, that one I believe is the either yellow or orange one. Anyway, boulders. And boulders, there's one thing I'm not a huge fan of. It's the ones where you get chased, because I can't see in front of me. Crash can, but I can't. And in essence, if I get the slide later on in Crash 2 and 3, I'm just going to shit myself silly and not really use it much, because, yeah, I would have to memorize everything, and I can't do that. My memory is pretty shit. You know what else is shit? My timing. You'll be seeing that way later. Trust me. Way later, when timing's required, it's gonna be a train wreck for me. But yeah, this level is very easy. You know, just don't stop moving, you're fine. There is a boulder level, though, where even if you are absolutely perfect, you'll still get hit in mid-air, because the boulder does move slightly faster than you, and its timing can be a bit off and fuck with you. Hey, I got a clear gem, so that's pretty good. And with that, that should be 10%. There you go. But yeah, we're gonna keep on going until we get to Papu Papu, because once we beat Papu Papu, that is actually where the Let's Play part will end. And then we'll continue on to the next few levels all the way to Koala Kong, and we'll keep going for every boss. Which means essentially this is going to be a 6 or 7 part fucking Let's Play of Crash 1, really. And we're now getting the free face tokens, which is taking a bit too long, considering this is upstream, and it is the first swamp level, which I have a bad history of swamp levels. I'm not going to mention it. You can look up yourself, but for me, yeah, swamp levels, especially in Crash 2, I I'm gonna get fucked over badly in Crash 2. I can already just smell that I'm gonna get fucked in Crash 2. Okay, I can already just sense it. Because it's gonna happen. It's a fucking meme. And there's one thing that happens is memes always find a way of buying you the fuck back. No matter how long it's been. And the one meme is I can't speedrun Crash 2. So, it's possibly going to bite me in the ass, even when I'm not speedrunning it. And hey, another fucking colored gem thing I can't do. There's two. That's the first one. The second one is actually at the end. There are some more colored gem platforms, invisible ones, at the very end. Some levels have that. So, again, I'll have to come back here to upstream to actually get them done when I get all the colored gems. The way this will work is I'm going to go through the game, at least getting every colored gem before I actually do the Cortex boss, the final boss. Then I'm going to go through all the cleared gems, and then I'm going to go do all the relics. After I get the I don't think you can call it a true ending, really. It's a special ending. True ending is sort of more the first ending, considering it follows up and follows through with the, you know, the way Crash 2 begins. And yeah, that's upstream. I believe now we're going to be doing Papu Papu. It's so fucking hard for me to say his name. Papu Papu. We're going to fight Papu Papu. And yeah, this boss is easy. I've heard that you can actually stay on his head. Why wasn't hurt him? No shit. I heard you can actually stay on his head the entire time because there's no invincibility frames on him. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna bother. Best voice actor. But yeah, he's essentially the same. I'm gonna show you the entire attack. You know, he does that twice, and then he does it again. He keeps going. The way you beat him is you keep bumping him on the head, and that's it. And the way I do it is I time it from the chair, because it is so easy to time it from the chair. You can also time it anywhere else, but I just like, you know, jumping on him from his throne. And yeah, done. I suppose. If you struggle on this boss fight, get out. Just get the fuck out. Take your shit and fuck off. You should not be losing a single fucking life or get hit once in Papu Papu. If you do, and it's not because you got hit by the invincibility frames because you tried to jump on him over and over again, fuck off. And now Coco's Time Machine is here. This is something I don't like. This is something I'm not a fan of. You get Coco after eating Papu Papu. Yes, I would like to. And there you go. Now you can choose to switch to her. And, yeah. I'm just going to show off from this part and never play as her again, because there is no point. Bosses and the, snow level that you can't fucking do. The hogs. You can't do the hog rides either. Basically, you can only do normal levels as Coco. And I'm going to show you her in Insanity Beach because she has a special animation here. At the very least, she has something. And there you go. And that's it. What else she has? Does anything special to her? Anything unique? No. No. She is essentially a skin swap of Crash. She plays exactly the same. There is nothing different. Even her death animations are pretty much closely exact. There are some small differences, like her colored shoes when you fall down are pink, not red. And if you get knocked to the screen, you know, there's a different face animation thing on the squishing and all that. There are some different animations with Coco, but for the most part, you know, I mean, it's nothing too special. And yeah, I'm just gonna get her a trophy out of the way, because all I have to do is just spin enemies, and that's it. I get the achievement. Spin 5 enemies, and you're done with Coco. There you go. There is literally no reason for you to even be playing as Coco throughout this game. Especially since you can't actually play her in the bosses or the hog rides. Even though I would love to see her ride that fucking hog. That would actually be pretty funny. I'd love to see her face considering Crash's face. But, you can't fucking do it. Instead, you can only play her in normal levels. And she's essentially a skin swap of Crash. And she has no specialties or uniqueness whatsoever. I thought she would jump higher. Because of that one fucking bit before of the arrow, but no. That is just me being a fucking idiot and timing it correctly instead of like a dumbass and timing it wrong and just edging it and then sliding off. But yeah, that's Coco. And that's the last you'll see of Coco until Crash 2. In which the same thing will happen because there is no point playing as her at all in this remaster. I will sit to Crash the entire time because why would I play a reskin? Anyway, that is actually it. Oh, by the way, you can save wherever you want. That's the last different thing I'm going to talk about right now in this part. You don't save in bonus stage anymore. You save anywhere you want in the map. Neat. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Next time I'll be going through Rolling Stones all the way to Peru. Thanks for watching. See you next time.